Namaste. Welcome to February
2016, and this is a very powerful moment. We're just going to dive right into it. A couple things you might already go for those of, or notice for those of you that watch our videos every month is, hey, little different environment today. Shri and I are both wearing our very energized caps because we are in the presence of the Piedra de Corazon and the Cosmic Eye. And we wanted to really offer you the opportunity to connect with this altar right now. We, as you know, first connected with the Piedra de Corazon on December 21.
That would be the solstice.
It would be.
And it was a very powerful experience. We're going to be sharing more about that in an upcoming video. For right now, though, what I'd like you to accept is that these stones are carrying an incredible vibration, a cosmic connection that is palpable.
Palpable. Hold this.
That is truly a tangible energetic that is beyond this planet.
Yeah, you know, I was going to, if you just saw me turn for a moment, I was hearing, should I show them the inside? And the answer was no. But what you can do is go to our Facebook page, Shri and Kira, and at our Facebook page, there's a link to get you to the Piedra de Corazon and learn a lot more about it. And there's a lot more on our Facebook page as well. And it's important because when this stone came to us and was here at Terra Nostra, Uruguay, for many, many days in December, we had incredible ceremony, incredible connection. So much happened that honestly we've been integrating it the entire time. And we were surprised, delighted, and honored to have it return here. And it's been here kind of in a more private, intimate way with us for the past few days. And we really felt it was important to share this energy with you because this energy carries cosmic heart presence. And we find it absolutely no surprise that it returned during the retrograde because it wasn't complete when it was here last time. And that February is going to be all about heart, especially cosmic heart presence.
Yeah, there is an incredible synchronicity here. The Piedra de Corazon literally is shaped like a heart, and the energy it carries, if you're able to sense into that, you'll discover that it opens up a deep peace, a deep spaciousness that is beyond any emotional notion of love. Now, also with the Piedra is the Cosmic Eye, which we've talked about in other transmissions, and the Cosmic Eye is kind of a cousin to the Piedra, or a brother in some regards, and it too is carrying a window of availability to this multidimensional presence. All of this ties into what's going on these 5 months that the Matronian star is opening up here.
Remember that the Matronian star has opened, and we're going to be talking more about that in just a moment. This is very powerful cosmic energy. And if you didn't watch January's video, go back and watch it again because we're going to be kind of diving off from there. The other thing I just want to share with you as you take a moment to really connect with this energy is that everything you see, the Cosmic Eye asked for. We did not arrange this altar. It asked for all of this Ganesha energy, which of course the remover of obstacles and abundance energy. Of course, our most beloved Shiva. Not one, but two shaligrams. We have this shaligram and this shaligram. It asked for a total of 5 Rudrashka seeds, and these are from our miracle altar here at the Temple of Oneness in Terra Nostra. And we have 1,000 of them sitting in our miracle altar, and so it asked for 5 of those. It asked for the flowers, it asked for the peacock fan, it asked for the candle. So everything you see, and it was very important that it had both Ganeshas, both the 3-head version and the single head. So a lot of energy going on, and we promise you, we're going to be creating a video to share all of the true miracles that have been happening with our time with this. And we're going to share a lot more with you with the Cosmic Eye. Some of you have asked if there's an installment coming. There is. And but the Cosmic Eye asked for us to wait until everything went into it from the Piedra de Corazon. So let's jump into February.
Absolutely. Just to get you on track, remember that we opened the Exploded Crown at the end of 2015, and that energy was certainly filled with excitement, connection, misinformation, anxiety, and thrill. So all of that was going on our planet, and as we continued into January, that this energy is continuing continuing to open a portal of connectivity and availability for people who are settled in their heart to lift up and connect.
So remember, the Matronian star sits right above what many people would call the 8th chakra. If you don't understand the exploded crown terminology, which if it's not familiar to you yet, please go back and watch some of our other videos. But it sits right up here, and what it does is it offers this pinhole, this portal of direct connection to the 9th dimension. Now, we released this video early at the end of January because the Mercury retrograde that happened during January went direct January 25th. Now, that is a fabulous gift for everyone because this was such a beautiful, momentous retrograde, or it was a nightmare, and we're going to be in this shadow energy until February 18th. Now, that's going to be a huge opportunity to lift or to ignite or to absolutely fall into a greater depth of fear. We're going to talk about the heart energy of February and the cosmic presence of that and how that's going to manifest. But before we get there, if you're watching this video in January, this is the time to really anchor that I am presence. And part of the I am presence is the recognition that you love your body. What are you doing to love your body? You know, Shri and I right now are on day 6 of our 30-day juicing fast. And one of the things we can share with you is that we're doing this juicing fast because we love our body. Because we're trying to send the signal to our body that we love you, that aging is a myth, that pain is a myth, that all of us have the opportunity to be clean, clear, and bright. So part of anchoring your I am presence is recognizing the divine gift of the body. And this last week of January, if you haven't already, anchoring your I am, I mean really anchoring that, is going to set the stage not only for the rest of this month and February, but for the whole year.
You know, the I am presence is often thought of as a ascended energy, which indeed it is.
Oh, yeah.
However, when you recite the mantra of self-ascension, I am here, well, what's here with you? It's this.
I am here, I am ready, I am open, guide me.
And it's essential if you want to have conscious communion, that is to self-ascend versus just leave. To self-ascend means to remain conscious. It means to celebrate that you have a body, that you're here in form, and conscious of your higher connection.
Exactly.
And that's the essence of the I am. I love my body. I accept my body so that I'm able to move into the expansion of the Matronian star. Remember, the star has 5 points.
Remember, and if you saw that in last month's video.
And so the first point, the head, so to speak, is the I am energy. And it's essential that we accept that and accept ourselves in order to anchor. I am here. I am.
And I am available in the trusting essence of the divine cosmic universe flowing through me and guiding me. Let's look at all the events that happened in January. We don't need to regurgitate them, and there's still more January to go. But let's move forward now into February 2016, because in February 2016, we're opening up the next point of the star. Now remember, another way to consider the star is your head is the first point, your 2 arms stretched out are points 2 and 3, and your 2 legs are 4 and 5. So there's an eternal presence that you can ignite within as you are floating in this cosmic energy. So the next point on the star that is opening, it's kind of in a bridge period right now, but will really be brilliant on February 1, is very simply, it is.
Now, it is the recognition of multidimensionality. It's the recognition that when you're conscious that I am, in the fullness of that awareness is the recognition that it is. That I, exist as a multidimensional essence or energy. I am not just here in this body. I am in communion and resident in many places.
And it is carries into you your soul essence. Now, in order to keep yourself up, in order to ignite your soul essence, it all begins with a stable heart energy. And this is going to be the greatest concern in February,
Yes.
is anchoring stable heart presence. Our planet is being bombarded. You know, we talked about this last month. We don't need to talk about it again. But the key is, by anchoring that I am presence with the divine energy of the soul, by really seeing your multidimensional experience, then when the heart ignites, you are able to bring cosmic love into this experience of the planet right now, versus emotional love, which quite frankly is a whipsawing experience.
And can be very polarizing.
Exactly.
So consider the flow we're in. We have this retrograde energy in January, which is kind of a review, the looking inward, the reconnection, the reconstruction, and we're moving into the rebirth into February. The February shadow of the retrograde is actually kind of a resurrection energy. It's lifting
restoration.
you and restoring the balanced heart. Now the heart, when it's balanced, is non-judgmental. The heart extends love. And through that non-judgmental acceptance of, call it the balanced heart or the ascended heart, we're able to lift and connect into realms that might scare the body, but are happy for the soul. And so it takes the stability of your heart being at peace to allow you to consciously connect to that which is outside of this strata of interaction.
You know, it really does. And we also feel that's why the Piedra came back during the retrograde. And because the Piedra de Corazon, the stone of the heart, it came back to connect with the cosmic eye as a visceral, tangible sign of the unification of the body and the spirit, the heart and the soul, and what divine love can open for you. What are the symbols inside your heart and your life that are ready to come forward? Because when we stabilize our heart and we ignite in this energy, no matter what the world throws at us, we are able to move with it. Now, February is going to be all about, and my heart kind of gets, just to share with you, it's going to be about pulling your heart or igniting your heart. When we get pulled, it's a lateral move. Think about that. It kind of pulls you off balance, pulls you out of place. Whereas this retrograde, as Shri mentioned, was all about restoring balance. If you were unwhole, you're going to be whole. If you were out of flow, your flow had the opportunity to restore. This was a very beautiful, gifted retrograde if you stayed in your ascended presence. Well, February, you're either going to be pulled, which is seeking to do what? Pull you back out of balance, or you're going to be a shooting star. And that's what I just want to share. That's what the cosmic eye is doing right now. It's becoming a shooting star of energy.
Indeed. You know, it's important to remember that we have shared with you many times the strata of density consciousness, ascension awareness, etc., lifting into ascension consciousness. Density, meaning the mass consciousness, will tug at your heart.
Big time, especially in February.
And that's I just wanted to make sure we're crystal clear what we're communicating. It's not so much what's going to happen, because stuff is going to happen.
It's going to build.
There will be tragic as well as there will be enlightened moments.
Absolutely.
How will you be with those? How will your heart respond to that experience? And if you have stabilized your heart in that peaceful place of I am, then it's okay, meaning we can be in a place of emotional quietude for the it is.
Because it's your soul essence.
Exactly. Your soul is loving. Your soul is accepting, and your soul is respectful that every being is having their experience.
And your soul is beyond emotionality. So during February, look at your emotions. There's going to be lots and lots of energies that are going to want to tug at your emotions. Look at the political climate that's going on around the world right now. Lots of heated emotional energy coming in at a level that's engaging the lower level of that energy. Look at what's happening with the terrorism aspects around our planet and the wars and the way that we're communicating with each other. Very emotionally appealing. Look at the pictures that you're watching. Look at who you're communicating with, because if you get pulled, you're going to go lateral, you're going to go into the emotional energy, and it's going to pull you out of your ascended presence.
You'll be in a Velcro snowball.
Indeed, indeed. Speaking of snow, right? And so, but if you ignite, then what you become is a being that says, I am It is my soul essence leads, and I am able to carry that energy with me into everything I do. And the love that's anchoring in your heart and becoming a beacon right up through the Matronian star becomes your presence. This is going to be the gift of February, and the first 18 days of February, when we're going through that shadow period of the retrograde, is your return to that soul essence that you are. It's a very intense and powerful month.
Let February be about your ascended love, and use the energy of Valentine's Day to just let you smile and lift through into a higher acceptance.
And so we want to offer you a gift. And so the gift of our heart, and please feel that right now, reaching out to your heart, is that starting February 13th, we are offering a guided journey on the 13 days of mystical, magical manifestation. Go to our website, shriankira.com. Just go right now, right on the homepage, you'll see it, click on 13 days. There are no strings, no nothing. It's all done. It's all done via email. There's nothing you need to worry about. It takes maybe 5 minutes a day of your time. However, this 13 magical days of manifestation is extremely powerful because it will send the ignition energy into your heart in the month of the heart. And we clearly heard to start it 5 days before the retrograde is complete, which ironically was also the 13th, which I just love. And so that's the 5 points of the Matronian star. So please go to shriankira.com right now. Right on the homepage, you'll see 13 days. Click on it, learn about it, join us, because you are the ignition. Lateral or up? Where do you want to go this month? And pay attention to what your heart notices.
The 13-day process will ignite your awareness. It will enhance your ability to be the divine witnesser and thereby increase your clarity, compassion, and abundance. Very cool.
Very cool. And it will help distract you from a few of the events around the world that are going to happen around that middle part of February as well, which is why we did 13 to 26. Lots of reasons why we chose those dates. So again, my angels, this is the moment of anchoring the heart, of recognizing it is I am. My soul essence is a multidimensional being that transcends the energy of the illusion. We love you.
All is well.